All right, we are going to go to Texas first. And Dr. AnnMaureen, you are up with Laila Ali.
Oh, wow. Hi, Laila. Thank you so much for the gift of your time. So my question is this. You've spoken a lot about that confidence comes from preparation, and that resonated so much with me. I really, really love that when you say that. And so my husband and I recently had a friendly spark, a friendly debate about leadership, especially in children. So he believes it's something you're born with, while I think it's something that can be cultivated. So given your huge platform on empowerment, how would you approach, nurturing leadership, confidence in kids, especially those kids who, are quieter, more laid back? How do you think parents can bring out those qualities in a way that honors their unique personalities?
I wish I had an excellent answer for you, but I don't. Only because I struggle with that with my daughter. And that's one thing that I always say. Like, I'll have conversations with people. I'm like, oh my God, like, it's such a challenge for me because I'm not someone who had to find her confidence. I already had it. So how do you tell someone who's not naturally confident how to be confident? I can tell my story all day long and it can inspire people, but it still doesn't give them the answer when they're not confident inside, right? So for me, that is one of the challenges that I'm facing, like I said, with my own daughter, because she is like, that's her weakness, right? Is not being confident. But I will say that what I have done and what I know I can do is speak to her positively. Okay. And we already know that what your parent says, it doesn't seem like it has the same effect, right? Because they're like, you're my parent. They don't really listen. We're, to us. So, but it will, your cells and your body are listening, right? So even if you feel like they're not, I still give, ever since she was a child, I give her that positive talk. I tell her how smart she is. I tell her how beautiful she is. I tell her she's such a kind person. I tell her you can do anything that you want to do because at some point it's going to click, at some point. Just like a parent can tell a kid, you're nothing, you're never going to be nothing, and that clicks and they start to believe that. So for me, that is the thing that I do. And I encourage her to try new things, right? And then when I'll say, see, wasn't that easy? And then I'll follow up and make her recognize, right, how she took a chance, right? Or how, it didn't, or remember that time you were afraid to meet that young lady, but then she smiled and you became friends. And I remind her of something positive so that, she can remember those interactions. But in terms of being like, you got to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you're going to have success, I can't really say. All I can say is just keep working at it, keep being positive, keep showing examples, right, of, times that it worked out to be positive. And then maybe you take some chances or do some things that you might not be comfortable. Because I tell her too, look at mommy, I didn't really want to do this. Or when she says, I'm clumsy, I drop things. I'll be like, mommy's clumsy too. I just dropped the whole jar of cinnamon. I really did that the other day. And I was like, damn, I call up. I was like, see? But so that's really all I can say. But I do believe, I think part of your question, I'm about to wrap it up because I know there's more questions, is some people are born with more confidence. It doesn't mean that you can't cultivate it. It just comes easier, right? My son is overconfident. Like I gotta back him down because that's great, but stop thinking that you can do the same thing that other people that have worked hard to learn how to do that you just out the gate. That's his thing. So sometimes he has to be humbled. So, just finding that balance.
Love it.
Thank you so much.